1 minute. 1 minute. 1, 2. Hello, radio. Let me go here. Hello, audio. Gasoline. Cooking with fuel. Testing.
W2SDR.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, how you doing? I had to put a tuner, do a tuner setting here. So first time I've been on 160 with this software, so I had to tune the antenna, but it looks okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, you're not real strong, but I definitely got a good copy on you. Sounds good.
I'm running 1200 watts.
It's just band conditions, and I have a very high noise level, but you're fine.
Yeah, okay. Does it sound okay?
Yeah, it sounds okay. Do you have the processor on?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me, I have the processor on. It's about 10 dB. It's exactly the same settings as it was when you recorded me before.
Okay, I got you. All right. Yeah, it sounds different than the Anon. It doesn't have as much bottom end as I'm used to hearing you with the Anon. And it sounds a little more like you got a processor on with this transmit, profile, this audio profile.
Okay, now I put the low cut down at 100 instead of 150.
That helped out a lot.
Okay, now this is on 100 now.
Yeah, I would keep it at let's keep it at 100 for a minute here. I want to hear some more of it, but I think you're in the right direction.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is and it's about 10 dB. See, if I put the processor on normal, that's the processor on normal. It's not as loud, right?
It kind of flattens. It made it sound pretty flat and obviously not as loud.
Yeah, so there's effect just on the first processor level there.
Yeah, I think it sounds all right there. It's almost like you have it kind of EQ'd with the processor. I'm sure if you turn the processor off and mess with the EQ, you could get it to sound the same,
Oh, okay, well, now what did you say? It's aggressive sounding?
No, I don't think it sounds aggressive, no. What I'm saying is, it's just a big difference from when you turn the processor on to when you turn it off.
Okay, wait a second. How's that right there? Is that a little bit better?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, I put the EQ on. Before it was no EQ. I'm still getting the hang of this thing, so now I've got my EQ set.
Yeah, you're sounding a little better now.
I still don't know what I'm looking at here. Yeah, this is pretty much how I think it was when you did the recording. So, yeah, this is with my EQ and plenty of highs, and I got enough lows again.
Yeah, is the cut back at 150 or is it still down at 100?
It's still at 100.
Okay. Yeah, I think it sounds fine. I really do. I like it. I think it.
Okay. All right, that's at 150 there. That's at 150 right there.
Yeah, I like it with me personally with a little more bottom end. I think you need a little more, but that's just my taste.
Okay, well I put it back on 100. Now, of course, I got the lows cut quite a bit in the EQ. Oh.
You don't need much more, if any.
Had it set this morning.
Yeah, I I think it sounds. I think you're right where you go. I like it where you got it.
Okay, so it sounds like what you're used to hearing me?
Yes, I would say so.
All right, good. So I should be really happy with it?
Yes, I'd say they're very, very close. I'd say they're very close. I think, like I said, for some reason I still feel like the Anom is a little heavier sounding, a little thicker, if that makes any sense, but not much. I mean, I'm really splitting hairs here.
Okay, let me try this a little bit. I brought up the 500 hertz a little bit, and now the 125 a little bit. How's it right there?
Now you're starting to sound a little more natural now. Yeah.
Okay, well, it's just a matter of the EQ, and I brought up the 250 a little bit and the 500 a little bit.
Yeah, that really sounds good. And maybe it's a little, tiny little bit more boost at the top, just a little bit.
I should boost it a little bit more at the top?
Yeah, just a tiny bit. I mean, like maybe 1 or 2 dB.
All right, that's 1 dB at 2K and 1 dB at 4K right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to hear. Let's hear a little more of it.
Okay, I mean it could go up a little bit more, but that was just a tiny bit more.
Yeah, I don't like it. I liked it better before you boosted that.
Okay, wait a minute.
Just before you boosted that high end, that was all.
All right, I think that's back where it was. That sounds more or less back where it was.
Yeah, I think so.
See, now, I got to be careful because all right, this is back. I know this is back to where it was now. Well, I don't know. See, now. Okay, so that should be pretty much back to where it was, I hope.
Maybe. It sounds almost a little overmodulated. It's getting a little distorted. It's very loud.
Well, I think this is back to the way it was. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is back to the way it was.
Yes, I think I think it's back to the way it was.
Yeah, okay. Then I gotta remember how to save this. Because make the changes and then save it to the profile that I wanna. I'm not gonna touch anything. If you like it like this, I'm just gonna leave it. And then check the manual and make sure I'm saving it right, okay?
Yep. Yeah, okay. And I was just switching through bandwidths as well. It has different, one of the bandwidth has 150 low cut, and then the other ones don't. So it gives you a nice,
Okay, I'm going I'm going 100 to 2900 here with the EQ that we worked on. So that's my bandwidth.
Yep, that's what I'm listening. I was listening to you at 3.1, then I went down to, because 3.1 I have my high cut filter is down at 0, so, and then the 2.9 it's at 100, so you could hear the difference a little bit between the two, but it sounds fantastic on both.
Okay, now great. Now, so how's my signal? Pretty clean as far as the opposite sideband and all that?
It looks like an Anon.
Yeah, see, that's why I knew that I wasn't that interested in the pure signal, because when I got this amplifier, the amplifier with the class AAB that it runs in, I had a really good looking reports with the damn 718. So, this is just a plain clean setup, period.
Very, very clean. I'm just looking, you hit almost 25 over that last transmission, and I mean, I don't see a speck on the other side of on the waterfall or nothing. I'm making a recording, so you'll see it.
Oh wow, yeah, you're a solid 20 over here, solid 20 over.
Awesome. How's my audio sound?
That sounds fantastic. I'm listening to you even on 2.7. Let me go over to 2.9.
Yeah, I think my low cut's at 85 and my high's at 3100, so I'm right around, 3,000 hertz wide.
Yeah, you sound great. I'm not thrilled with these speakers. The speakers have a bass boost built into the speakers. I forgot about that, so it's hard to, the low end's accentuated unless I have that, like I told you when you were here, the receive equalizer.
Is that up? So you upstairs?
No, I'm down in the shack.
Ah, okay.
Now see, I don't want to switch because I'm not sure where the transmit profiles are saved. If they're saved in the radio or if they're saved in the software on the computer. So I don't want to go back upstairs until I absolutely sure that I've saved this profile down here.
Yeah, you don't want to lose this one. It sounds really, really good. So, but you're getting the hang of it though, man. You know, it's heck, you haven't even had the fucking thing. Excuse God, sorry for 24 hours. Listen to me.
Yeah, I know. I mean, really, well, see, I'm not going to give myself all the credit. The radio is very intuitive. Like, in other words, when you think you got to adjust this and adjust that, it turns out that you were right in your adjustments, you know, because the radio, it makes sense to configure it. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the user. It's really easy to operate. The interface is you know, very user friendly, and it allows you to catch on really quick, you know.
Yeah. You pretty much summed it up right there. So that's very cool.
Yeah, well, after you know, you get all settled in there and everything going, I want to download it over here, and I want to try it over here.
Yeah, well, I got to convert. You know, I got a ways to go with that, of course. I mean, I just got the radio, but that requires, like, I think, maybe port forwarding in my router, you know, to get people in from the outside like you, and I got to get that DAX program straightened out because that's the thing that does the different CAT ports and all that business to set it up for remoting.
Oh, okay, cool. I got you. Yeah, obviously. I mean, in time or whatever. I'm just talking, but that'd be really, really, really cool. I think.
I just took a picture of that settings window with my camera just in case something goes wacky. At least I got a picture of what's going on.
Oh, that's cool, man. The band's up and down here. This is pretty, you know, it's got that slow, real rolling kind of QSB, and it's changing your audio a little bit too. But it's cool that on this recording you'll see and you'll hear the differences in propagation and how your audio changes a little bit and stuff, and how it still sounds pretty good. I like it. I really do.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Like the bass will come and go and stuff with the QSB. It's weird how that works.
Exactly. It's exactly what was happening. Because at some points it was like, it's almost sounding like too muddy, and then it cleared right up, and I'm like, oh, that's just propagation.
Well, I'm a little bit, you know, I mean, I got the bass rolled off in the EQ, but, you know, having that low cut at 100, usually a little lower than I would keep it on the Anon. I think I had it set at 150 on sideband maybe, but see, the EQ has a lot to do with that. So, you know, it's kind of 6 of 1, half of the, let's put it this way, if you don't have it set on 100, you really can't do much with the bass because that low cut is gonna negate it.
Right, yeah, exactly. You're not gonna do anything.
All right, so man, I'm tired, man. I got really. I'm going to take a nap. I think. Are you going to still do the antenna job?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head down there in a little bit. I was actually, after I get off done with you, I'm gonna get up and get moving.
Yeah, don't forget your extension cord.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm glad I saw those boots.
Yeah, me too. Well, I don't wear them at work, but I wear them a lot.
I know you do, and I figured, oh man, now you forgot your boots all the way over here.
I know. I don't usually like bring two pairs of shoes anywhere I go, you know. So I was just thinking about the shoes that were on my feet.
Hey, you're blasting in here. You're a 20 over on this little teeny weeny meter.
You're about 15 to 20. My noise floor is an S9, but you're well above it.
Well, mine's an 8 on this thing. I mean, it's just white noise, but I mean, it's just band noise there. So, all right. Well, look, I won't hold Had a lot of fun.
Hey, sorry about that. That was weird. The damn fetus just like glitched out on me and started getting these crazy sequence errors and it disconnected. Anyway, yeah, it was great coming over, man. And sorry I couldn't make it, but yeah, man, it was really great seeing you. I'm great seeing the flex, and we'll look for you a little later on.
All right, man. 7-3. Catch you later. Be careful, okay? W2SDR.
Yeah, man, we'll do. I'll check in with you later. W3 MMR.